Have you ever noticed the impeccable timing of Kate Middleton's projects? Today, we dive into this fascinating pattern. Imagine this, just days ahead of Prince Harry's cherished Invictus Games, a global event that celebrates the resilience of wounded veterans. Kate Middleton springs into action with a brand new initiative. Now that's what we call timing. But is it pure coincidence or a well-orchestrated move? Let's rewind a bit. Kate has been known to launch numerous projects, each one promising to make a significant difference. However, if we look closely, there's a curious pattern that emerges. A grand announcement, a few photo opportunities, and then an eerie silence. The projects, it seems, fade into oblivion as quickly as they appear. The early years campaign, it's like it never happened. The Shaping Us initiative, we're still waiting for the impact. The mental health initiatives, no sustained efforts to be seen. Now let's juxtapose this with Prince Harry's Invictus Games. This global event has been going strong for 10 years, transforming the lives of veterans and their families. It's a success story on the world stage. But here's the thing. Every time the Invictus Games are about to kick off, the royals seem to find a way to steal the spotlight. In 2022, just before Invictus, William and Kate were suddenly passionate about mental health, launching a project. In 2023, they seemed to be in the headlines, overshadowing Invictus again. And now, another Kate project, conveniently timed to coincide with the Games. Coincidence? We'll let you be the judge. So, it begs the question, is this new project genuinely about making a difference? Or is it another distraction? A shiny object meant to divert attention away from Harry and the commendable work he's doing. If history is any indication, these royal moves seem to be more about PR than genuine impact. As we see, this pattern of coincidental timing isn't a one-off incident, but rather a recurring event. Let's rewind and take a stroll down memory lane, revisiting Kate's past initiatives. What happened to them? Let's delve into this, shall we? Remember the early years campaign? Launched with much pomp and show, it aimed to highlight the importance of early childhood development. A noble endeavour, no doubt. But where is it now? It seems to have been quietly shelved, gathering dust in the forgotten corners of the palace. The promised impact, nowhere to be seen. Then came the Shaping Us project. It was supposed to revolutionise the way we think about societal issues. A grand idea, certainly. But again, its echo has faded into silence. The anticipated societal transformation? Still a distant dream. And let's not forget the mental health initiatives. These were launched amidst a flurry of photo ops and press releases, promising to break the stigma surrounding mental health. Yet, despite the initial fanfare, these too seem to have lost momentum. The sustained awareness and change we were promised appears to be missing. Each of these initiatives, launched with such promise and enthusiasm, seems to follow a similar pattern. An exciting announcement, a few photo opportunities, and then silence. The ripples they were supposed to create in our society, the changes they were meant to catalyse, seem to have disappeared as quickly as they arrived. This is not to undermine the importance of these initiatives. The Early Years campaign, the Shaping Us project, and the mental health initiatives are all commendable efforts. They address critical issues that we, as a society, need to tackle. But the issue lies in the follow-through, or rather, the lack of it. Despite the initial hype, these initiatives seem to fade into obscurity over time. They start as a beacon of hope, but end up as forgotten projects, overshadowed by the next big royal announcement. It begs the question, are these initiatives truly meant to make a difference, or are they just well-timed distractions? On the other hand, we have Prince Harry's Invictus Games. What's different about this initiative? The Invictus Games, a global event that celebrates wounded veterans, stands out as a shining example of an initiative that has thrived over time, continually making a difference in the lives of those it aims to support. Founded by Prince Harry in 2014, the Games have blossomed into a worldwide phenomenon, a testament to the power of resilience, determination, and the human spirit. The Invictus Games are not just a series of sporting events, they are a platform for recovery, a beacon of hope, and a celebration of the strength of injured service personnel and veterans from across the globe. The Games have not only provided these heroes with an outlet to showcase their unyielding spirit, but have also brought much-needed attention to their stories of bravery, survival, and triumph over adversity. While other royal initiatives may have faded into obscurity, The Invictus Games have grown stronger each year. The Games have consistently made a significant impact, touching lives and inspiring millions around the world. The Invictus Games have united communities, promoted understanding, and fostered a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect among nations. Moreover, the Games have spurred societal change, challenging perceptions about those who have experienced injury or illness in service of their country. They have empowered veterans to redefine their future, giving them a sense of purpose and igniting a flame of self-belief. The Invictus Games have not just changed lives, they have saved lives. The Invictus Games have also demonstrated an enduring commitment to the cause, maintaining momentum and relevance over the last decade. This dedication has resulted in a sustainable and impactful initiative that continues to resonate with people worldwide. And so, the Invictus Games stand as a testament to what can be achieved when the focus is genuinely on making a difference. They highlight the power of unwavering commitment and sincere dedication to a cause. The Invictus Games, unlike many royal projects, has remained a beacon of hope and resilience for a decade. Is it coincidence or a calculated move to shift the spotlight from the Invictus Games? This is the question that looms large as we delve deeper into the timing of these royal projects. Let's take a look at the pattern here. For the past few years, every time the Invictus Games roll around, the royal family seems to have a knack for creating a diversion. A new project, a sudden passion, or a conveniently timed piece of news always seems to pop up, effectively shifting the focus away from Prince Harry's impactful work. And this year is no different. Just as the Invictus Games are about to begin, Kate Middleton steps out with a brand new initiative. Now, while it is entirely possible that this is just a case of unfortunate timing, it's hard to ignore the recurring pattern. In fact, this pattern has been so consistent that it's hard to dismiss it as mere coincidence. It almost seems as if these projects are intended to coincide with the Invictus Games, as if they are designed to distract from the incredible work that Prince Harry is doing. It's not just the timing that raises eyebrows, it's the fact that these initiatives, for all their initial hype, often fade into oblivion with no sustained impact. They appear, make headlines, and then vanish, leaving behind a trail of unfulfilled promises and unmet goals. So is this new initiative genuinely about making a difference? Or is it another well-orchestrated distraction, designed to keep the focus away from the Invictus Games and Prince Harry's tireless efforts? The recurring pattern of timing raises questions about the true intent behind these initiatives. Is it about effecting change and making a positive impact? Or is it about controlling the narrative and keeping the spotlight firmly within their grasp? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear. The world is watching, and the royal family's every move is under the microscope. As we draw to a close, let's reflect on the timing and impact of Kate's projects versus the Invictus Games. It's a curious pattern, isn't it? Kate's initiatives seem to have a knack for popping up just as the Invictus Games are about to commence. The Early Years campaign, the Shaping Us project, and the mental health initiatives, all announced with grand fanfare, yet they fade into the background almost as quickly as they appear. Each time the projects are launched with great enthusiasm, followed by a flurry of photo ops, and then silence. The impact? Negligible at best. On the other hand, Prince Harry's Invictus Games has been a beacon of consistency and meaningful impact for a decade. Year after year, without fail, it has been making real, tangible change in the lives of veterans and their families. It's not just about the games, but the community that's been built around it, the support it offers, and the global awareness it raises for veterans' issues. This is a project that doesn't fade away, but rather grows stronger with each passing year. In 2022, just as the Invictus Games were about to kick off, William and Kate suddenly became passionate about mental health. In 2023, the palace released negative stories about Harry and Meghan right in the middle of the Games. And now, another project from Kate, just before the Games begin. Coincidence? You decide. So we find ourselves asking the question again. Are these projects genuinely designed to make a difference? Or are they well-timed distractions aimed at shifting the spotlight away from the Invictus Games and the remarkable work being done there? What's your take on this? Is there more to the timing of Kate's projects than meets the eye? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, the Invictus Games is where real work, dedication and impact take place.